Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trevor Place here, back again with some more One Piece. Right now, my throat hurts a lot, and I don't know why. So, I'm going to try and get through these read throughs because I'm behind. I'm 2 chapters behind, and I want to get these out because I know these are very, very crucial chapters. So, I have been waiting for these as well. And I know. So, bear with me. I'll try to get through this as much as I can, even though I'm hurting. Um, and I have also got a new mic, right here. So we're trying out the new mic, for the first time. So first new video with the new mic. So hopefully it sounds pretty good. Um, and yeah, so let's get into this. We're here with chapter 1085, The Death of Nefeltari Cobra. So, it seems like in this chapter we are just going straight forward and going right to it. So, we're going to seek the death of Cobra. Alright. We have a reader request, Frankie rooting on sea turtle hatchlings as they crawl to the water. Nice. By Ringo Yama. As he's saluting and crying and has a sign that says departure. I like it. Okay. No one is meant to sit upon that throne. It is not meant for one person's will to sway the entire world. There are 2 things I wish to say, and 1 thing to ask of the Cobra. And then he's coughing. So, I'm in the same state of Cobra right now. Who are you? And then it says, I know the name Emu already, but it must be a coincidence among the first 20. Do not seek the answer I will not provide it. But I can tell thee what thou wish to know. The D is the name of those who once opposed us. Those who bubble up from every corner of the world bearing the D are nothing but empty husks, ignorant of the meaning of their name. However, this recent development has its roots in Queen Lily's great mistake of 800 years ago. Mistake. As does the curiosity of the scholars rummaging after the Void Century. As does the spite of pirates. Or spate of pirates. As of the. I think it means state. As does the state of pirates seeking the poneglyphs for treasure. If not for Lily's mistake on that faithful day, the loathsome relics called the poneglyphs would not have been scattered across the world. Huh? And this unfortunate event of the past has one disastrous potential explanation. Was the liberation of the poneglyphs actually a simple mistake, or was it planned? And then we see Cobra again, shocked as well, and then we hear the clicks of all the Gorosei pulling out a gun. The answer to the question must be found within Lily's letter sent to Alabasta. But I have only heard thee speak of Queen Lily of the Nefeltari dynasty. Why do you hide it from you? Pretty sure it's Emu or Mew. I don't know. Tell Mew the proper name of the sender. Well, that settles it. Clearly, I will not be allowed to leave this room alive. If I told you a lie, would I escape the blow? The moment you saw Great Emu, your fate was sealed. I suppose it was. This is the greatest taboo in the world. What's going on in there? Something's very wrong. The letter was signed by the Queen of Alabasta 800 years ago. And her name was Nefeltari D. Lily. And then D. And then there was an arrow? There's like an arrow that strikes Cobra. And then Sabo jumps in. Fire Fist. Rock check. Where did thou come from? There's a bunch of shadows. Huh. I would have liked to take all of you down right here. Alas, to think there was such a diabolical truth at the pinnacle of the world. And then click. You're Luffy's brother. You would save me despite being a revolutionary. Our real enemies aren't the kings. It's those guys above you. How do you know Luffy, though? He saved my life. Sounds like Luffy. You can escape on your own. It's too late for me. Put me down. No, I'm saving you. I realized something today. You must not die here. Send a message to Luffy and Vivi. Luffy and Princess Vivi? Tell them that we also bear the D. Huh? At last, I see a way forward for Alabasta. Is it a fluke? You guys both have a D in your name. Oh, you're right. Well, I don't care what my name is. You want a D, Sabo? Huh? Sa-D-O. Sa-D-Bo. Nice. That's not where it goes. And then another, like these shadow creatures. It's crazy. Goes and attacks Sabo and Cobra. King Cobra! The poneglyphs must be protected. And then there's a growl that blocks it. Bear the flag of the dawn against the world. The world. So there's a growl that covers everything. Nefeltari D. Lily. I'm counting on you, Sabo. King Cobra! You must survive. Huh? Who's there? He got wrecked. I can't believe it. Cobra's dead. I hated the guy, but I ain't so low that I'd celebrate it. I just had to see that, didn't I? I just had to learn the truth of the darkness in the government. I didn't want to know who was that. My life is over. In the round table council room. It seems King Cobra and King Wapple are late. I've just gotten word that they wish us to proceed without them. I suppose Cobra's impassioned speech left him tuckered out. Well, he must be satisfied with the ruling on the 7 warlords. Let's finish up the rest of our itinerary. As for the independence of the 4-nation alliance in the North Blue, Shirahoshi, the meetings will soon be finished. Let's go and wait at the Red Port where those fools won't come after you. What's the matter? I wish to say my goodbyes to Princess Vivi before we leave. Where could she have gone? All right, here we go. Phoebe. What do you think you're doing kidnapping me? Untie these ropes. Who ordered this? I'll tell the entire world about what's happened here. Guest room, Pangea Castle. You're too honest for your own good. What kidnapper's going to let you go after a threat like that? Headstrong woman. I don't think you're getting out of this one, princess. You'll go down as missing and end up as someone's pet. Jabra, Cipher Pole ages 0. Khalifa, Cipher Pole ages 0. And then I see Bluno in the background. So there we go. We finally have confirmation. The old CP9 are now CP0. Let's go. Is Shirahoshi safe? Huh? You're worried about someone else right now? Sounds like another incident happened earlier. But long story short, she's fine. Glad to hear that. The guys who walloped the celestial dragon trying to abduct the mermaid princess name themselves Loud and Proud. Oh yeah. Were followers of Straw Hat Luffy. Named themselves Loud and Proud. Now the square's in an absolute uproar. Over the land of the gods, Fujitora helped the revolutionary army free slaves. And Ryukyu snapped and turned on him. This reverie's been something else, man. Okay, so that is some that's some revelation there. Fujitora helped the revolutionary army free slaves. I've always said I liked Fujitora, and I know he's a good guy in all of this. So just the fact that we're seeing that obviously the world government has some pretty heavy hitters and also some people that are like really, really bad guys. But I've always liked Fujitora, and I know he's always been a good guy. So for him to do this and help the revolutionaries, but he also did have, I'm pretty sure he had a talk with Sabo at some point too, if I remember correctly. I think back in Dressrosa. So maybe him helping them out here is just, I don't know, it's like a step somewhere. I don't know. And then Vivi, I need to do something. Be someone's pet over my dead body. Let's go, Vivi. And then there's like kaboom and knocking outside, and she's like, huh? And then Wobble shows up. Help me. I didn't see nothing. Whoa. And then she's like, Wobble, out of my way. That's it. Clear the way. I ain't getting caught. And then Choppa. What was that? King Wobble, right? Wait a sec. Vivi's gone. What the? Oh, Honey Poo, I've been looking for you. Where have you been? And who was that young woman with you? Wapple, where are you going? As far as I freaking can. I'm going to the ends of the earth where no one can follow. I'll go too. Take me with you. And then the queen of Wapple is like, they're eloping? To be continued. All right, so this chapter was good. It was good. We got to see the death of Cobra, but we also got the reveal that the Will of D is also part of the Nefeltari family. So we have Vivi D. Nefeltari and Cobra, probably Cobra D. Nefeltari as well. Or Nefeltari D. Cobra, Nefeltari D. Vivi, and obviously Nefeltari D. Lily as the queen. So this is cool. Good revelation here. Really like that. Then got to see Sabo step in. And then we also see where the picture came from, because there is a transponder snail. Not a transponder snail, like a camera snail on the wall who took that picture for the newspaper. But obviously, somehow, I don't remember if this was public knowledge. I think it was at some point that Sabo is Luffy's brother. So, obviously, Cobra knows him. And then, or knows about them, I guess. He knows about Ace, and then, all that stuff. But then, it was also revealed that Sabo is another brother as well. So, good to see that. And then, so Cobra was alive for a little bit longer. Until he stepped in to save Sabo and tell Luffy and Vivi that they also bear the will of D. So, awesome. And then, the confirmation of the rest of CP9 being CP0. Awesome. Love seeing that. It was kind of confirmed seeing Bluno and Khalifa both wearing their CP0 outfits in the film Red movie. Well, not Bluno, because he was undercover, but it was implied, because Kobe said, "What is CP0 doing here?" In the movie. So it's like there were some elements of the film Red movie that were canon, which is obviously Uta is a canon character, although we have not seen her at all, only in a small panel. The fact that CP9 is now CP0, awesome. And Vivi's back. Let's go, Vivi. And then, of course, Sai and Leo promptly declaring loud and proud that they're followers of Luffy. So there's that. Green Bull and Fujitora fighting, because Fujitora helped the revolutionaries free the slaves. Like, that's awesome. But yeah, I enjoyed this chapter. Hopefully you guys did as well. And I will be recording the next chapter here in a second, but these will obviously be uploaded on 2 separate days. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Please hit that thumbs up button, leave some comments on what you guys thought, and if you're new to my channel, please consider hitting the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll see you guys next